Hello card collectors, I'm using my collection to illustrate the most valuable 1981 Donruss baseball cards. The book values listed came from Beckett.com in July of 2021 in near mint condition. There's a four-way tie for number 8 on this list. The first one is number 11, Mike Schmidt. It's a nice portrait of Mike Schmidt in a warm-up jersey. And if we turn it over, we see some highlights of his career up to that point, and a stat line. In near mint condition, this is 250. Also tied for 8th place on this list is number 100, George Brett. It's a picture of the reigning MVP from 1980. Flip it over. Again, you see some career highlights and a stat line for 1980 and for his career. And near mint condition, this is also 250. This next entry, which is tied for 8th place, came as a surprise to me. It's card number 538, Tim Raines' rookie card. He first came up as a second baseman. If we look it over, all his career highlights from his minor league days. Very small stat line. And also in near mint condition, this is 250. And the final card that's tied for 8th place on this list is card number 590, Mike Schmidt MVP. If you turn it over, you see a much longer narrative for his career highlights and a comparison of his home run power versus 4 of the other premier power hitters at the time. In a near mint condition, this is also 250. We have a 5-way tie for number 3 on this list. The first one is card number 1, Ozzy Smith. Now, long before he was the Wizard of Oz for the Cardinals, he was a light-hitting shortstop for the San Diego Padres. We turn it over. We see again his career highlights and his stat line. And in near mint condition, this is worth $3. Also tied for number 3 on this list is an all-time great, card number 251, Pete Rose. And if we turn it over, you see a multi-paragraph narrative and where he ranked on the all-time list at this point, his career in hits, doubles, and runs. And in near mint condition, this card's worth $3. Also tied for number 3 on this list is a repeat, card number 371, Pete Rose. And if we turn the card over, it's a standard back for Donruss, where we have some career highlights and a stat line for 1980 and for a lifetime. And also in near mint condition, this is worth $3. Also tied for number 3 on this list, it's a card that came as a surprise to me, card number 575, Mookie Wilson rookie card. On the back, you can see his highlights as a minor leaguer, And in near mint condition, this is worth $3. And the final card tied for number 3 on this list is card number 569, Danny Ainge. Yes, it's that Danny Ainge of Boston Celtics lore. You turn it over, you see his career highlights as a minor leaguer and as a collegiate player, along with a very sparse hitting line. In near mint condition, it's worth $3. Coming in at number 2 on this list is an all-time great, number 260, Nolan Ryan. This is a great action pose of the Ryan Express. If we turn it over, it's a standard back for the Donruss series. We see his career highlights and a stat line for 1980 and for his career. In near mint condition, this is worth $5. And the number 1 card on this list, can anybody guess? Again, it's an all-time great. It's card number 119, Ricky Henderson. It's a second-year card of the all-time great stolen base leader. Turn it over. Talks about his first year in 1980, as well as a couple of years in his minor league career. And in near mint condition, this is worth $6. And there we have it, the most valuable 1981 Donruss baseball cards. I was surprised overall of how inexpensive these book values were, given that they are 40-year-old cards. And I was surprised of the ranking of some of these ball players. I was surprised of how low the Tim Raines rookie card was, and I was surprised that Mookie Wilson even made this list. What do you think? Please leave a comment. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. As always, thanks for watching.